Alright, so we're going to be taking this Pokemon card and turning it into uh, basically a grayscale image for laser engraving. So first we're going to open up Inkscape. You go to a file, document properties, and you want to set this width and height to your bed size for your laser engraver. So let's assume it's 220 by 220. Alright, close that. This square here is going to represent your bed. Alright, we're going to go to that picture that we downloaded and drag it into Inkscape. And select it. We're going to hold Control and we're going to resize it. At the very bottom right, you can see the actual size. I think X. No, it doesn't show you the actual size. I would resize it in some program where it makes it easier for you to tell what the actual size is, but we're going to assume that's about the size we want. So we're going to drag this to the opposing somewhere else where we don't need it on the plate here, because we're going to go to Path, Trace Bitmap. We have it set on grays, scans 23, 24, the higher the better. And live preview is checked so that we can see what's going on. And hit OK. Alright, then we can close this. And now we have our gray image here. So we can zoom in a little bit more. See that we can see all the text. The bottom's kind of fuzzy. Might want to clean that up. Still legible. Let's see, zoom out. But laser engraving, who knows if you'd be able to read it no matter what. So we're going to drag this top one, new one, your build plate where it's going to be laser engraved on your plate. You take this one and delete it. Just hit the delete key after you select it. Go to your extension that you got, 305 Engineering, roster to laser G-code generator. Set the resolution to 10 pixels per millimeter. It's the highest resolution I'll let you have. And just copy all my other settings here. You can change your laser engraving speed, I guess. That would change the speed of the actual laser. And I would assume these are your laser on and off commands. I don't have a laser engraver, but when I test out with Camotics, it seems to work fine. This is going to be output to my desktop as this file, but it's going to add a bunch of stuff to the end of it, so we'll delete that off of it after it's generated. Preview, uncheck. Otherwise, it's just going to generate a PNG image preview. Hit apply. It'll take a little while. It's generating a large G-code file. That's done. Close, go to the desktop. There's my G-code. Here's the preview images. I'm going to open the preview and we can see all the text that's in there. And like I said, you might want to clean all this stuff up or play around with the settings to get it to come in a little bit better. It is still legible, so it's probably going to be legible with the laser too. So let's see what it looks like. We're going to open Camotics. Make sure that this icon is on for showing the laser. intensity. File. Oh, it's not going to open unless we change the name of the G code. Rename. Get rid of all this. Test check G code. File. Open project. Test.g code. Open. Okay. Looking good. All right, so we're going to zoom in on this. Get screen down. And I can see all the text legibly pretty good. What is the simulator will let me see that? Looks like it's going to print out. Okay, might not be able to read that fine print, but for your purpose, it might work. So we could run the simulator faster, faster, faster. Actually see what it's doing. Like I said, without this icon, you're not going to see it that well. You won't see the intensities. It'll just be on and off. So we can see it's wasting a lot of time going all the way across this whole board here. So you could probably remedy that by changing the document size to the actual size of what you're making. So we're going to try that right quick. So we're going to change this document size, edit, or file, document properties, to the size of that picture. And my X is at, over here I'm looking, my X is at 78, 79, we'll go 79 to 107. 79 to 107. Alright, now when it generates that G code, extensions 305 roster G code, we're going to rename this to test 2 just to make sure it's different. Apply. Well, that's doing that. We'll just close out this. Close. Now we have a whole new file here. Rename. Test.g code. Get rid of that. Yes. Open Camotics. File open project. Test2.g code. Open. It might just save you some time from it scanning across your whole bed. I haven't looked into fixing that up. Show the intensity, and there we go. So now when we run the simulation, quick, only going to go across that area. Instead of all that extra travel speed or travel time. Alright, end the video.